Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of Sibongile and the Dlaminis. Guys, the amount of crying we saw in this episode from just one person, Ukwenzo. Hayi bandla. Anyway, the episode starts off with Unomalanga chasing Usibongile, basically asking Usibongile to help her find Ukwenzo because she's been trying to find Ukwenzo. She can't find Ukwenzo anyway. And she's like, please, Sibongile, you are my last hope. So while Usibongile is coming out of the race and Nomalanga's chasing her, Uchabu's also there. I guess Uchabu was there to take Usibongile home because Usibongile was going back to Etopo. And Jabu basically, like, Usibongile basically kind of agrees and takes out her phone and says, let me text my family to let them know that I'm not going to be coming back today. Then Jabu looks at Usibongile and he's like, he says to Unomalanga, don't you think that this whole thing of Ukwenzo missing and people helping to find Ukwenzo, don't you think it's a family matter? Then he asks Unomalanga, have you informed your family about your suspicions ukuthi Ukwenzo is missing? Obviously, Unomalanga doesn't answer because, listen, she knows the situation. She's like, no, we really need to find Ukwenzo. I can't get into the details right now of what really happened, but I really need Usibongile's help and whatnot. And Ujabu basically says to Usibongile, I don't think it's a good idea to enter Indaba Zabantu Bayithu. I'm just like, I was so annoyed, honestly, when I saw Usibongile wanting to text her family because I'm like, Sibongile, Ukwenzo's the same one who came to you and basically accused you of killing their child. And now you're busy coming to enter Indaba Zabantu Bayithu. When are you going to learn your lesson, my girl? So Jabu's like, hey, but when Indaba Zabantu Bayithu, like, I don't think it's a good idea. And he's asking Usibongile, how long are you going to let these people hurt you? Every time they need help, they make you enter the chat. And then once they've gotten their help and she's like, no, Jabu, this is not the time for Balamatala. This is not the time to take offenses. We just need to look for Ukwenzo. And Jabu says, listen, I know you don't know how to protect your own heart, but let me protect your heart for you. Don't allow these people to use you like this. Who knows, Unomalanga and Ukwenzo could be going through their own love affairs or whatever's going through them as a couple, and once their things are fine, you are just gonna look like a spare wheel. And then Usibongile amlalele again. And then says to Unomalanga, I'm sorry, I've changed my mind. I can't help you. They walk away. They leave Unomalanga right there and then. Guys, Unomalanga, she decides to go to the Dlamini household because remember, she went straight to Usbosh because she knows, she probably thought that's where she's going to find Ukwenzo. And if not, because Usbosh and Ukwenzo know one another so well, she probably thought that Usibongile is the best person to help find Ukwenzo. So she decides to go to where the Dlamini household. Yofuna bani uThina, because Thina is the person who has been helping her throughout this whole thing. Ay guys, mega figure. Hi, but mega titi lounge okay in the dining room, guys. The whole family is sitting in the dining room. Usongwe is Zandla, guys. They looking at Unomalanga. Unomalanga is surprised, guys. Uti, like, what's going on? And what was the Ukwenzo she's been looking for? He is sitting on the table with the rest of the family as well. Yeah, I can. So Noma then walks in and everyone's just looking like, it looks like they've been waiting for her. And then Noma says, Ukwenzo, like, I've been worried about you. Like, why don't like, I've been worried about you. And then Ukwenzo says, like, Musu zenzi slim, awena, like, Musu zenzi slim. Then the father's like, sit down. Yeah, Unomalanga, I get, she doesn't know what to do. And then Ukwenzo's mother, la Payanu Petien, is like, Noma, just sit down and tell us, because sizwe ukuthi unomhlangano and that you have an announcement for us. Then Kwenza basically says that, listen, Nomalanga, I thought I would make things easier for you, so I gathered I gathered the whole family, bodla gentombazane. He put her on the spot, guys, to basically tell on herself. I Unomalanga's like, yes, indeed, ma nabo baba. I do have an announcement, but I just think the timing is off. And then Enzo raises his voice. He's like, you think the timing is off? So yasaba manji, so yasabu kuluma. Okay, fine, because yasabu kuluma. He raises his voice. He's like, this woman that you all forced me to marry has been lying to me. She's been making a fool out of me. She's been making a fool out of everyone. Haibo, as for this woman that you guys forced to marry me, your Unamalanga can see ukuthi there's nothing she can do to basically calm Kwenzo down, because she's been saying, my love, let's go to our apartment so we can have this conversation in private, but Kwenzo's hearing nothing. Then fine, Nomalanga ends up confessing, guys, to the family. She says, I was never pregnant. Upeteni's like, yeah? Upeteni just says, what? Utlina, I get guys, Utlina inyoga, guys, a snake. You know that snake there in Genesis? That is Utlina. Oh, guys, Utlina is the first one to talk, and she's like, there was no baby, but unganangane. Hi, but Trina's trying to safeguard herself. You can see Unomalanga's looking at it, Trina, with disbelief, because Utlina was the one who said, at least she must keep quiet. Unomalanga's looking at Utlina at disbelief, but right now, like there and then, was not the time to be calling out Utlina, because in Dabi Pegeye, Nage Manj. Hi, girl. Then Petena Buze Uguti, the scans, the stomach, the what. Nomalanga says it was all fake, ma. It was all fake. Everyone is surprised. So Kaba Sege, Nomalanga's father is like, no. Los Koteninje is lying, saying that about Ukwenzo. Ugutu is Koteni and is lying. Oh, Kantu Ukwenzo Upete proof. He has a bag. He opens the bag with a sponge. Those sponges that Nomalanga was wearing, those pregnancy sponges she was wearing to fake the pregnancy. He takes out the sponge and then he's like, wako. And he throws the sponge at Usokhabase, like to show him Muguti. And get you've been crying about your grandchild. There's the sponge. Yeah, guys, it was such a big drama because Usokhabase, he's accusing Ukwenzo of lying. Unjengaye is trying to tame Usokhabase, and he's like, Aibo, let the children talk, don't choose sides, and Ondoni. Yo, guys, it was a mess. And then Ukwenzo just gets up and he's like, ungizonda ngaleyo ndlela Nomalanga that you would lie to me about such a thing. Like you hate me, and Ondoni. He gets up and he leaves. Yo, guys, then Usbongile, obviously she eventually went home. Ujabu took her home. We see a conversation where Usbongile just got home and she's having a conversation with Usangweni. And Usangweni tells her everything about what happened, not Deliwe and whatnot. I bandla, guys, I won't lie. Deliwe uyakhumbuleka. I won't lie. So he tells her about everything, and Usbongile is basically like, well, the chief did good by banning Uteliwe in the village, because that means kunomthetho, so kuzolanja nomthetho. And Usangweni is like, how could you say that? Like, that was my mother, and she was a mother to you too. And then Usbongile is like, I was Usangweni, Uma was not innocent in all of these things, like the stuff that she's done and whatnot. And Usangweni is like, you're not my sister. What happened to Usbongile, who's kind-hearted and whatnot? Usangweni is going through a lot, guys, and I get it, because this is his mother. But he needs to be honest with himself. His mother is not innocent in all of this. Then we see a scene, guys, where Uvelepi is packing her clothes. And she's basically sending Usangweni to go and do the same to pack his clothes. She tells Usangweni, la, uvuma aksiyenu babwako. Sbongile is not your biological sister. Sooner or later, Jangba, they kicked Uma out of the village like a dog. Sooner or later, we too, we're going to be kicked out like dogs. So go and pack your stuff. In the morning, we're leaving. Semkhulume no auntie. She agreed for us to go and stay with her. So it looks like, guys, uVelephi and uSangweni are going to be running away because uVelephi has this mindset that her mother was Joshua Jengenja, so they're gonna do the same to them. I'm just like, I sympathize with what they're going through, but they need to be honest that their mother was so selfish. I think a lot of things that one of the things both uSangweni and uVelephi do not realize that the people who are most hurt in the situation is Ubabu Vuma and uSibongile, especially uSibongile, guys. Imagine finding out all of these things, because uDeliwe did all of these things just so that uSibongile can be in the bad light and to disadvantage uSibongile. She did all of these things because she hates uSibongile. So imagine what Ubabu Vuma must feel like for putting his daughter in a situation like this. Imagine what uSibongile is feeling like, like she's responsible for the hurt that her father is going through. But anyway, uSibongile finds her father ebusuku ehleli in the kitchen, and he's crying, going through emotions, guys, because this is a lot for him. I can't imagine what he's gonna go through after he wakes up and sees ukuthi uVelephi noSangweni abasekho. He's crying there. uSibongile walks in, tries to comfort him, and he's like, you're not supposed to uTumbone in this situation, Ganyami. And Sibongile tries to comfort her father. She goes away. She calls Deliwe. Obviously, Deliwe's phone is off, but she leaves a very long voicemail, basically telling her that I know that you do not regret sorry for anything you did, but listen here, I want you to know that I forgive you and that I'm praying for you that God may change that hard heart of yours. And saying with you, don't worry, God will uzowapholisa amanxeba wethu. The hurt that you caused in me and my father's life, God will heal us even though we're going through a lot. Yeah, guys, this episode was just so packed. That time, guys, she is plotting. She's busy telling uVusi ukuthi uVusi must go to uThemba and act nice to Themba, take him out on an ice cream date so that uVusi can be on his father's good terms, so that he can get his position back. I'm like, Utlina, out of all the situation the family is going through, the only thing she's thinking about is her comfort kwaDlamini, that she doesn't want to leave the Dlamini household and she wants uVusi to go and force himself by his father and beg. I'm like, her day is coming, and listen, guys, her day is numbered and we can't wait for her day. And I really hope the day when her day comes, uVusi himself, he has his day as well. But listen, every dog has its day. But listen, their days are coming as well. So guys, that's how the episode ends. It actually ends with uKwenzo, seeing uKwenzo in the car crying again, crying over the situation. He thinks of calling uSibongile, and I'm like, ungabulinge nje, leave uSibongile out of this. I don't want the writers. I don't want uSibongile and uKwenzo together, guys. I'd rather uSibongile no Jabu. uKwenzo must suffer the consequences, his decisions. Aphume uSibongile. Anyway, guys, tell me, what did you think of this latest episode? Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys on the next one.